What's up, fam? What's going on, man? It is the homie, MainmanMademan in the building. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. What's going on, man? Just sliding on through, showing some love, you know what I'm saying, on a Friday night. Just want to get on up on this joint real quick like I like to do sometimes and get some of this real spill out. Y'all already know what it is, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk about these fights this weekend and kind of get my thoughts on the wax, you know what I'm saying, before these joints go down. Don't want to really want to wait till the last minute so I can, sit back, kick back, and enjoy the fights myself, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be some good ones this weekend, man. Really looking forward to the fights that's going on this weekend. The Oscar Valdez versus Miguel Berchelt, huge consequences in this fight. Humongous fight. I think a total 50-50 fight. We're gonna get to the details a little bit, man. I'm looking forward to this fight. Been looking forward to it for a while now, man. Always hoped that we could have got Oscar Valdez versus my main man Gary Russell Jr. when he was down at 126 pounds, man. That was one fight that when he was down there, man, that I always hoped for, because I always thought that the styles of Gary Russell Jr. and the styles of Oscar Valdez, champs, I'm telling y'all straight like that shit would have been explosive, man. Explosive. We ain't get it because of politics. You know, Oscar Valdez being over there with ESPN and Top Rank, you know what I'm saying? And of course, my man Gary Russell Jr. being over there with PBC. But damn, that would have been one hell of a scrap down at 126 pounds. You know what I mean? It's just Allen. What's up, fam? You say I got Valdez, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been going back and forth, back and forth. I've been going through their fights. I've been just looking at their styles. I seen the Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward breakdown, and I think even one of them said it, man. I thought I was going this way, then I think I was going this way. Man, this is one of those fights where it's a pick and fight, man. It's a pick and fight. DGO, what's up, fam? What's going on? What up with you, man? What up? What up? What up to the fam, man? What's going on? Happy Friday to everybody. Robbie Brown, what's up, man? What's up with you, pimping? What's up to the big homie main man? Been having to catch the playbacks, bro, but still keep hitting them in the chest with the truth. Thank you, family. Thank you, and much love to you, fam. Thank you, man. Thank you all, man. I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Real spill, man. Real spill. But yeah, man. Cracking fights going on this weekend. Cracking fights. It's just Allen say it's 50-50, y'all. Yo, we going to get to that fight, but before we do, let me talk about this Adrien Broner thing for a little bit, man. Seeing about the Adrien Broner weigh-in, man, changing the weight at the last minute. I'm a little disappointed in that, man. But then again, should I be? You know what I mean? Should I really be disappointed? But I'm a little disappointed, though, man. But y'all heard it. They changed the weight from the last minute from 140 to 147. We've seen Adrien Broner do this before. I remember he did this against Showtime Sean Porter, where he switched the weight up at the last minute up on him. I don't know if it's a game that AB like to play or if it's just the fact that he's just not disciplined enough to make the weight. I'm going to be 100 with y'all, man. I don't like Adrien Broner down at 140 pounds anyway. I like him better at 147, but just confident. I just don't think even if he made the weight at 140, I just don't think he can nowhere near perform down at that weight class no more. I think that day is gone. The dude been out of the ring for 2 years, man. 2 years, it seemed like, since he fought Manny Pacquiao. So, man, that dude ain't getting back down to no 140 pounds, dog. And if he do, he going to be a dead man. You know what I mean? Y'all remember that Mikey Garcia fight? Y'all remember that Mikey Garcia fight, man? I was hoping he could have came in this situation and shined. Like, you know what? I've been gone 2 years. You remember, ain't nobody fall for all the talk he be doing. Oh, I got a new attitude. I'm a new man. Ain't nobody falling for all that. We've heard it all before when it come to Adrien Broner. But, I mean, you would think, dog, with everything he got going on against him right now with these court cases and all this other, bro, he be taking the fight game real serious. You would think so. You know what I mean? But I'm just thrown off by it, bro. I'm really thrown off. I think it's a bad sign. You know what I mean? He going to beat this dude, Jovanie Santiago, man. Never seen this dude before like that. He beat up on my hometown native, DeMarcus Chop Corley. So just on that alone, I want AB to go ahead and there and put hands on him. You know what I mean? But I seen a little documentary floating around here about Santiago, man. I looked him up. Not impressed. Slow. Big for the weight. Big for 147. Slow. Got some power. You know what I mean? But don't know what it's going to look like on a different level. Adrien Broner should put this dude away. The dude is like 80th in the world. You know what I'm saying? On BoxRec, man. Just Cherry pick right here, last minute cherry pick. And if Adrien Broner don't go in here and shine, I mean, you got to stop this dude, Slim. Stop this dude. Shine, bro. Get your name back. Get some momentum back. I mean, you're already coming out the gates looking bad by changing his weight at the last minute. Man, if you ever think about making it back to a good check, a good fight, or the fans pushing for those fights, bro, you got to get it together, man. God damn, AB, you gotta shine, man. But yeah, man, I want him to beat this dude Santiago, man. Santiago beat my man Chop Corley. One thing that AB said at the press conference that I did take back at the weigh-in, I'm sorry, when they were at the press conference when they were asking him questions, and he said one thing that I thought that was real tough, and that was when they asked him about the COVID. He was like, man, you know, I ain't really thinking about the fight. I'm thinking about COVID. He's like, look at this, man. It's dead up in here, man. Ain't no people in here. He said, it don't even feel real. Don't even feel real. And I've been asking folks, man, do y'all think that this COVID, lack of crowds, lack of being able to rise to the occasion, the lack of the push from the crowd, the momentum from the crowd, is it affecting these fighters? Adrien Broner said, it don't even feel real in this jump. Man, I feel like, man, I can hear a pin drop in here. Man, I'm cracking my jokes. Nobody laughing at me, man. Nothing, man. It's dead in here, man. Now, he should beat this dude, but if he had a big-time opponent in front of him, look like AB looking to that crowd, man, to rise to the occasion, champ. I just wonder how much it affect these fighters. I really do. I truly do, man, with some of these performances, man. But, yeah, man, Shawty, he been a 147-pounder, man. And it's going to take more than one tune-up. If they really want to get AB back on track, it's going to take more than one little Jovanie Santiago. He going to need some more Santiagos. He going to need a few people that, you know, lower tier fights just to kind of get his confidence back. Maybe get him back to feeling like a fighter again. He don't even seem like a fighter. He's slouching in the chair. I mean, I know it's the AB act, but it's like, you would think, man, at this point, the twilight years of your career, you're heading in your 30s, man. You know, your best years are behind you. You want to secure some checks, but you got to at least play the role or play the part. Come in this joint looking sharp. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know what's up with my man AB, man. What y'all think, man? Let me hear what y'all think. Hey, yo, we're going to have that phone number real soon, y'all. I mean, a phone call. Black Ham, what's up, fam? What's up with you, man? Salute. What's up with you? You know, just talking this real spill, man. I'm disappointed with my man AB, man. Broner be fighting not to get knocked out. Every time he get pressured, he stopped throwing punches. He should win this fight, though. Yeah, this dude, Santiago, man, doesn't seem like a pressure fighter. Definitely not a volume puncher. We all know that the Achilles heels that give Adrien Broner a lot of problems, man. This dude, Santiago, I just don't think he gonna do it. You know what I mean? I seen one clip of him. He knocked some bum like halfway across the ring, but everything else I seen him, this dude slow. You can see his punches coming. Man, AB better not get touched up by this dude, dog. He better not get touched up by this dude. Mike 202 in the building. What's up, family? Salute to you, man. Salute to the hometown. You already know. Blessings King at Mainman DMV. Salute, family. Thanks for the support, man. Much love to you, man. Much love. Yeah, man. So Rebel Boxing. He says, I hope Broner looks so good he puts other guys on notice. High hopes. Yeah, real high hopes, man. I'm hoping so too, dog, because just think, man, 2 good performances, right? 2 decent performances. That can open a Danny Garcia door. You know what I'm saying? That can open a maybe a Keith Thurman door. You know what I mean? Maybe. And those are decent checks for AB. But it could definitely open those type of doors for him. I mean, all of the back talk that him and Keith Thurman got. I mean, come on, dog. From the, you know, him clowning on Keith Thurman right before he lost to Pacquiao and talking about he was up gambling all night. Like, you know what I mean? They could throw a little backstory in it. I mean, AB got a route, but AB got to walk into that role, man. You know, just BSing with the weight. I hope he don't go in there and BSing with his opponent, playing with his food. Man, I hope he don't go in there like that, dog. If he get touched up by this dude, man, that's going to be it, dog. I mean, that's going to be it. You know what I mean? Valdez by late TKO and AB is back. You know what I'm saying? Jesse Vargas rematch next. All right. Hey, I'm down for that too. That's actually not bad. Hey, Gangsters Playground. That's facts right there. That's facts. A Jesse Vargas rematch. I ain't even think about that, Slim. I forgot they fought to a draw. Yeah, I'll be down to see that, man. Let AB get a little bit of revenge, man. Shit, you know, depending on how he look on this fight, you know, I'm with that. I'll be down for that. But Jesse Vargas then ran over there to the zone, man. If he willing to come back, I think that's a pretty decent fight for him, man. I think that's a pretty decent fight. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Saludos, main man from El Dude. El Dude, what's up, El Dude? What's up, man? All right, I hear you. Much love to you, man. And salute to Mexico, man. You know what I'm saying? Much love, man. DGO say, yo, Broner looks completely off. I'm with you, DGO. Looks way off, champ. That's why I'm a little messed up by it. I'm like, why you taking this opportunity sweet? I mean, this is a last minute dude. Maybe he's just not rising to the occasion. But, dog, you need to go in there and make a statement. Put this dude down early. Get him out the way if you can. You know what I mean? Don't go in there not swinging no punches. Standing in front of this dude. My biggest question going into this fight, for real, for Adrien Broner, is what's up with his conditioning? What is his conditioning going to look like? I think that's the biggest thing that I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Is the dude going to get into these mid rounds and be huffing it? I mean, how many rounds will it take, should I say, before he be huffing and puffing? Because if Santiago going to have any sort of chance, it might be from the conditioning of Adrien Broner. And that's what I wonder, man. Is he going to get into that joint 4 rounds in, 5 rounds being out of the ring 2 years, get the huffing and puffing and letting Santiago land some shots? That won't be good, man. I want to see Adrien Broner go in there and get the job done, man. For real, man. Side note, remember how AB dropped Porter? Not to take it there, but Bud murders Porter because he would have finished the job first round. Facts. Bud is a finisher. If he gets you hurt like that, he see a chink in your armor like that, he going for the gusto. It's over. That's why he on the 8-fight knockout streak, because he don't play with his food. He gets it done. You know what I'm saying? The man out here digesting. You know what I'm saying? He ain't playing around. And that's what I agree with you. Almost wonder, man, if we're gonna get that fight, dog, or if anything gonna happen. After that latest report that came out that saying no offer's been made, dog, that was bad news. You know what I'm saying? If AB loses this fight, he just need to sit all the way down, say Stringer Bell. Yeah, this dude is ranked 80th in the world, Stringer. 80th. Dog, if you can't beat the 80th ranked welterweight, man, why are we even making video? Why are we even doing live streams, even mentioning Adrien Broner? We are giving him the 9 lives of boxing, every chance that we can give him. Try not to crap on him because you got enough bad press out here. Don't need me piling on. You know what I'm saying? I don't take no joy in that no more, man. I'm at the point now where AB is at the point in his career where I want to see him do well because that door is rapidly approaching. And I don't want to see this man hurting after the sport, man. For real, man. You know what I mean? What are you going to be doing? You feel me? So I hope he get it together. I mean, like I said, Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia fight, man, I'd be down to see that. Man, that'd be a big name fight, something, you know, maybe to throw on the undercard. I mean, maybe even the main event. You know, but if PBC really wanted to do it, they'll throw that on the undercard and then give us an even better main event. But still, Danny Garcia versus Adrien Broner, remember the picture, the cutthroat picture and all that stuff? Shit, why the hell not? You know what I'm saying? Why the hell not? Why the hell not? But I'm going to just say, yo, I'm leaning towards Adrien Broner. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt here, man. I'm leaning. No, you know what? I can't. Adrien Broner by unanimous decision. God damn. I want to say stoppage so bad, y'all. Adrien Broner by unanimous decision over Jovanie Santiago. Damn, if we were talking about anybody else, we'd be like, yo, stoppage all day, 3 rounds, 2 rounds. Damn, Adrien Broner, he's so far down the pole with me right now that I'm giving him a UD over the 80th ranked dude in the world. That's rough. That's rough. But let's move on, man. I want to talk about this next one right here, man. We got a lot to say about Berchelt and Valdez, y'all. Let's talk about Berchelt and Valdez, y'all. Let's talk about this one and the implications around the boxing world that this is going to have, man. I'm really looking forward to this fight. Like I said, y'all, man, I've been going back and forth about this one all day long. Seeing all the shoulder programming and everything, man, gives us a deeper look into this fight. A lot of things that I played it out, didn't even know was at play at first, man. Like the whole amateur thing and how one of them went to the Olympics and the other one didn't. Man, I didn't even know that played out like that. We know Oscar Valdez, what, a 2-time Olympian? You know what I'm saying? Went to the Olympics and it said that he never fought Miguel Berchelt in the amateurs, though Miguel Berchelt was like right on his heels. He says whenever he was fighting at the international tournaments, Berchelt was at the national tournaments, and they never crossed paths. Well, listening to Miguel Berchelt, he talking like, look, didn't go to the Olympics, but given I didn't get my shot to go, me beating this dude, the man who actually went and won, guess what, man? It's gonna almost feel like, yo, man, I should have. That's my moment. That if I would have went to the Olympics, I'm a better man than this dude. That's at play here. Not to mention the status in the Mexican boxing world. The stat. Now, I don't like to just limit it to the Mexican boxing world, the boxing world as a whole, but mainly so much what they focusing on, the Mexican boxing world. I mean, Oscar Valdez, I mean, these dudes are walking in the footsteps of the Antonio Barreras and the Julio Cesar Chavez's and the Oscar De La Hoyas. I mean, the Eric Moraleses. You know what I'm saying? Like, they looking at these dudes and they want to surpass these dudes. You know what I mean? They feel like it's fights like this that it's going to cement their names in the history and in the legacy of Mexican boxing. I love it. I love it. You got Miguel Berchelt on his 7th title defense, champs. The 7th. He going for trying to beat Julio Cesar's Chavez's record of 9. He on his 7th. If he beats Oscar Valdez, dog, hey, this when the road gonna get a little bumpy for the winner of this fight, because we know we got dudes like Shakur Stevenson waiting on the other side trying to see what's good. I don't know. I don't think Gervonta Tank Davis can get anywhere near these type of situations, but it would be nice. But either way, bro, I mean, this fight right here, man, the repercussions is off of the hook. Now, we all know Miguel Berchelt caught COVID and shit, you know what I'm saying? So this fight has got canceled in the past. Yo, y'all hear what Oscar Valdez say, man? Oscar Valdez was joking on Miguel Berchelt, say, yo, man, if you wasn't out here taking pictures and trying to be all big and running around the crowds with no mask on, then we wouldn't have had this problem. Oscar Valdez like, look, man, you messing my money up, man. Shoot, I got bills and shit, bro. I ain't got time for you to be going on TV and I got to see you in a crowd of people taking pictures with no mask on. And, you know, he caught COVID, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. But a lot of warrior in both of these fighters, man. You know, I'm trying to get out of that word of saying a lot of dog, a lot of warrior in both of these fighters. I mean, they already saying that my man Miguel Berchelt is like an Aztec warrior because he's willing to go to war, go to battle. I say the same for Oscar Valdez. He don't back away from a war. We seen this man jaw broke in the fight, champ. We seen this man jaw broke in the fight, champ. Digging deep. You know what I mean? Finding a way to win. Putting them things on Scott Quigg. You know, Scott Quigg look how big he was in that fight. You had your man, you had Oscar Valdez in that Scott Quigg fight, fighting a dude who they fighting at 126 pounds. They say that night, man, they say Quigg was well over 140 something pounds. My man got his jaw broken in the 5th round. Dug deep, kept on coming, and found a way to win. Now, I'm going to tell y'all like this, fam. I liked the 126 version of Oscar Valdez more than I like the 130 version. I like the Manny Robles version more than I like the Eddie Reynoso version. And we're going to get to that, man. But the Eddie Reynoso version of Oscar Valdez is much more, the paces came down some. He's not as, you know, get in there in that explosiveness, and because he used to go from explosiveness from round 1 to round 12. Now, no, he slows the pace down. He doesn't move nearly as much. More upper body movement, just like, you know, you see Canelo doing. Stands like right outside of your punches now. Back in the day, yo, Slim, he in, he out, he moving, he explosive. He going to war with you 1 minute. Then he back to the outside, moving around the outside. Then he going back to war with you again. That was how Oscar Valdez used to get down. He could do it all. But now it's like he more stationary, more patient, more defensive, trying to be more defensive minded. But he uses the upper body movement, but don't move the lower body now as much. And that's why I say I liked it the 126 version of him more than I like the 130 version. You did? Now, Miguel Berchelt, big puncher, man. Big puncher. I've been on top of this division for a while now. I've been saying Miguel Berchelt been number 1 at the class now for a minute. What do you know? Like I say, 7th title defense. I like Miguel Berchelt. I really do. He's been counted out, you know, but it seems to me him and Valdez are fighting for almost different reasons. You got Berchelt, who's really got his eyes on being great. I want to be great. I want to be great. I've come from the area of great fighters. I want to be great. But you got Valdez, I want to eat. I'm hungry. I want to eat. You seen him in his little, he got all the animals, and he said he got bills. He take care of his whole family. I need to eat. On top of that, yo, missing fights, being out of the ring for a while. I need to eat. I got bills, homeboy. So guess what? Me wanting this fight is me needing to eat. I ain't saying Berchelt don't need to eat. Berchelt look like he eating good. He been a champion for a minute. He looking for greatness. He want his name etched in the stars. He's 2 fights away from breaking Chavez's record or surpassing Chavez in 9 title defenses. He looking for greatness, but Valdez is hungry. Let's see what the fam time out, yo. I'm telling y'all, man. Hey, this fight right here is where it's at, man. This is where it's at, man. Salute the boxing, man. Salute the boxing. Salute the boxing. I'm gonna scroll up some, man. Salute the boxing. Last of a dying breed in the building. What's up, family? He said, yo, man, I got Valdez. It's a good pick. I got Valdez, man. I'm a tennis match right now, bro. I'm back and forth. You say, I got Valdez. Good pick. I can't be mad at you, man. I don't believe in Oscar. You don't believe in Oscar Valdez? Even after that Quigg fight? I don't know, man. I think I believe in him, man. I think he got hot. He got speed. He got them fast hands. He got explosiveness. Olympian. Undefeated. Former champion. I wish he would have gave Gary some work, but it is what it is. I don't know, man. We'll see if he fold, bro. We'll see if he fold, man. I like Oscar, though, man. I think he's tough. Valdez will become the number 130 pounder if he beats Berchelt. Will he become the number 1? Probably so. I will have to look that over, but you might be right. You might be right on that, DGO. Tank Davis, Leo Santa Cruz, the rest of them, you might be right. Shakur up there, though. Shakur gonna get the final word when it's all said and done. You can believe that. You know what I'm saying? Who's winning the fight? Says Freddie Perez. I ain't got there yet, fam. I'm gonna let you know in just a minute. Berchelt is a big lightweight, but Valdez have a nice hook shot. Can't wait until they throw some hands. Yeah, Berchelt got a 71.5-inch reach. 71.5-inch reach. Berchelt uses his footwork nowadays much more than Valdez does. And it wasn't always that way. It was actually vice versa for a minute. But when I look at Berchelt, I see Berchelt getting in and out and using his length, trying to keep these dudes at bay. Throwing that hard left hook that he like to throw. Man, that left hook that Berchelt throw is nothing but serious. I mean, nothing but serious. But devastating left hook. But he likes to use his movement. Man, dog, running this through my head, bro. I'm telling you, man, so many tools, so many counters to what each other can do. We're going to get the styles in a minute, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I got you, fam. Dow. What's up, Mike? Mike, what's going on? You say I'm rocking with Valdez. Yeah, you rocking with Valdez? You rocking with Valdez too, man. A lot of y'all saying Valdez up in that joint, man. Jaquavius, what's up, family? What's up? Salute, man. Salute. Robert says, yo, this has a Barrera Morales feel to it for sure. Absolutely. We might can get more than one of these, man. Think about all of the great fights, man. Barrera Morales, you know what I'm saying? We talking, those fights come down to more than one. If this fight go down the way we think it's going to go down, action-packed, back and forth, real close, are we talking about a rematch here? Are we talking about we got to do a part 1 and maybe even a part 2? Because a lot of people even jumping out the window saying fight of the year. A lot of people are already calling this fight of the year. We up in February, fam. They calling this fight of the year in February. So, oh no, fam. Oh no. He's a big puncher, but he fights with his chin in the air. Yeah, he does he gets a little stiff. He gets a little stiff as he throwing those hooks, and his hooks are wide. You know, he got that 71-inch reach. So his hooks are so wide. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of folks say, they believe that Oscar Valdez's straight punches might be the winner of the day because he has a much shorter reach. But when he gets to the inside, he does punch in a much more straighter fashion. I be looking at Berchelt, man. His joints are so loopy, and they're not linky loopy, but they're loopy. You know, I mean, somebody get up on you got a 71-inch reach, and he only 5'7", and he got a 71-inch reach. His shot's going to be a bit loopy. I almost wonder what Valdez is going to do on the inside. What are you going to do on the inside? Berchelt is big for his weight. Valdez has a big test ahead of him. A big test, man. Valdez pulled this off, man. I got nothing but respect. I already got nothing but respect for both men. You know what I'm saying? I mean, both of these dudes are already highly accomplished. They're fighting for to be in the top of the class, like in the top of the class in history. That's what they trying to fight for, at least in the Mexican world. You know what I mean? I tell y'all straight like this. Y'all also heard what Oscar Valdez say too. He say, look, man, if he beats Berchelt, he ain't got no problem with giving Shakur Stevenson that work. I want to see what Shakur gonna do with these dudes, man. Shakur gonna have to mix it up with all between Herring and Frampton. Now we hearing that Herring and Frampton got pushed down. I don't know if Shakur gonna be waiting around for that. Hey, yo, Shakur might want the winner of this, man. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Bob, make it happen. Bob, make it happen. Mike 202 say, yo, man, I went back and watched some tape and some opponents. It's something about Valdez that I just don't like. I think he's tough, man. I mean, he got a lot of tools. He could do it all. Like I say, man, I like the 126 version of him more. You know, I like the version that fought Scott Quigg. You know what I'm saying? I like the WBO champion at 126 more than I like 130. And that's just me as a boxing fan. I'm sure he probably thought about it after he got that broken jaw. Like, you know what? I got to change some things up. I gotta think about the longevity of my career. I can't just keep getting into these fights and getting into these wars and these bang 'em fights. And I got to work on my defensive posture. Now, he still get touched. Don't get it twisted. He still gets touched. But he's more upper body focused now. Look at how he's fighting now as opposed to how he fought at 26. He's much more upper body focused now. That can get him clipped against Berchelt. You standing there, got me. You ain't moving your feet. And you just trying to, because what got him knocked down in a fight was doing too much defensive movement. Staying in one spot, just constantly moving around at the waist. That got him knocked down. Who was that knocked him down? I just was watching it. The guy that Buddy McGurk coached. I forget his name. It's not coming to me right now. But that's how he got knocked down in that fight. Because he was standing in one spot, constantly moving his upper body, trying to do like Canelo be doing, and he got clipped. And I wonder what did that do against Berchelt. You better use them feet, man. You're going to have to use them feet. Hit that thumbs up for the homie, man. It's on a Friday night. We chilling. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs up for the homie, man. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yes, sir. Do you think Berchelt hook shot is better than Valdez? That's a good question. That is a very good question, man. I was actually pondering that earlier, too. Like, which one of these dudes got the best left hook? Because both of them got deadly left hooks. That's a good question. I'm going to go with Berchelt's. Because I think his can take you out early. And I think Valdez got to put some hurt on you first. But I think Berchelt got that level of power where if he catch you clean with it in the second or third round, you may be going down from it. I think I'm going to say Berchelt's, man, because it got just a little bit more thud to it than Valdez's. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Muhammad Tola, what's up, man? Salute to you, man. Salute to the fam, man. How you feeling, man? Just up in here cool and talking this real spill. Evan Perez is in the building. What's up, family? Much love to you, man. What's up? What's up, man? We just chilling. You already know. Bro, you had me laughing like crazy the other day when you said there was no possibility to comment on the live stream and you kept wondering why nobody said what's up. Hey, bro, I'm sitting in this joint like, hold up, man. God damn, bro. I've been on this joint for I think I was on there for like a minute too, man. Like, not a good morning, not a what's up, yo, man, have a good day. Like, I can't stay, but I can hit the thumbs up. I'm going to get up out of here. Nothing. I was like, Slim, something got to be wrong. When y'all came back and told me, yo, man, the comment section is inactive or something was down with it, I was like, yeah, I mean, thank goodness, because that ain't make no kind of sort of sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, not one comment. I did like an hour live stream, bro. I was like, nah, man, that shit can't be real, bro. All right, y'all, man, let's get to this prediction, y'all. Who do you got, man? Who do you got? Do you got the power of Miguel Berchelt towering over little Oscar Valdez, 71.5-inch reach, 6 world title defenses, beating the odds? He said he came to this country with 300 pesos in his pocket and a suitcase and nothing else, and he never looked back. Now, this man on top of the 130-pound division. Who you got, man? Oscar Valdez, Olympian, former champion at 126, speedy fighter, fast hands, made adjustments throughout of his career to change his style for the longevity of his fight game, getting up with Eddie Reynoso Jr. Explosive fighter, got explosive, good power. Both of these men got good power. Damn. Good power. Both of these men get hit. Miguel Berchelt, much slower than Oscar Valdez. Much slower. The way I see this fight playing out, Damn, this is tough, y'all. This is really tough. I mean, y'all don't get it, man. I've been going back and forth with this all day. And I believe Oscar Valdez is going to win this fight. I do. The reason being hunger, man. I think Miguel Berchelt is a damn good fighter. But I think Miguel Berchelt, he slows down as the fight progresses. And I always see Oscar Valdez staying at that one. He don't gets tired. His activity don't dip off. Miguel Berchelt stays strong as the fight goes on. He can clip Valdez. He can knock him down maybe once or twice. I don't know. But I think the explosiveness, I just think I think Valdez is going to do. I think Valdez, the explosiveness, the fact that he can switch it up, and if he needs to move, I believe he still can move. He has the power, and I believe he can get on the inside and be the faster, more speedier fighter. He runs the risk of being clipped on that inside, and he can be clipped and put down, like I say. But I think on the inside, he'll have the speed edge. I think he'll have the power enough to keep Berchelt honest. And I think he knocks Berchelt off the throne. I think we're going to have a changing of the guard. Changing of the guard. I'm going to go with the faster, more explosive, more heart. I seen the heart on this kid, broken jaw, fighting with his mouth wide open. I can't bet against Hart, man. And I like Berchelt, man. I've been bigging up Berchelt for a long time. I really have. But I think his number going to get called this weekend. I really do. I think his number gets called this weekend. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. So I'm rocking with Oscar Valdez by split decision. I think it's going to be a close fight. I don't think we got a lot of separation here, y'all. I think we're going to have a back and forth. 2 rounds to this guy, 2 rounds to that guy. 1 round to this dude, 1 round to this dude. We going back and forth. Championship rounds, I'm betting on Valdez. I'm betting on Valdez in the championship rounds to pull this out. I'm betting on Valdez. You know what I'm saying? I think that makes sense to me. D-Lo, what's up with you? D-Lo 4-4 boxing in the building. What's up, brethren? What's going on, man? Everybody that hear the sound of my voice, check out the fam right here, man. Check out the fam. Real live boxing, man. That's my main man. Salute to you, man. What's up with you, D-Lo? What's going on, man? I like Valdez. Mike, I know you ain't a big Valdez dude, Mike, man, but I think that Valdez is going to pull this off, bro. I think he's been ready. I think after they canceled this fight, I think he's just been waiting. He got that plant-based diet going, man. He got that keto, that plant-based diet going. He treating his body right. He treating his mind right. He got Reynoso in there, man, you know, working on that defense. And he has been getting better working in this new style of Reynoso. I just like the 126 version of him a little more. But I like Berchelt, powerful puncher. But I just think he's going to get dethroned, y'all. I think he gets dethroned. Man. Mike say, yo, man, I do not want this fight to go to the scorecards. If it ain't going to go to the – it might not. Hey, man, I see action-packed, though, from beginning. I ain't going to say beginning to the round 2 on down. First round, I give him a fill-out round. Round 2 on down, man, I see action here, man. These are 2 Mexican warriors, and they know who's going to be watching them. They know the greats going to be watching this. They know what type of fights that their people is expecting. And they ain't expecting to go in there and be doing no pussyfooting. They ain't expecting to go in there and be dancing around too much. We're going to have to see some firecrackers. We got to see some fireworks. Fuck firecrackers. We got to see some fireworks. And I think we're going to get a back and forth, explosive fight. Might get a knockdown or 2 here. I'm like Mike, too. I would love to see this thing go by stoppage. Either man, I believe, has the ability to stop either man. And I think it's going to come down to attrition. It's going to come down to them championship grinding rounds. It's going to be something special, I believe. We'll see. We'll see. Muhammad say, yo, man, what up with Tank versus Gary? You nervous for your boy? Hell to the nah. Hey, I seen that out there, man. What's up with that, man? I see Tank Davis talking about some, yeah, man, he ain't fighting at 130 and he ain't fighting at 135. Make time he's going to be a world champion. Everybody trying to fill in the blanks and think it's going to be Gary Russell Jr. Let's hope so. But I tell you straight like this. If Tank ain't fighting at 130 and if he ain't fighting at 135, I just hope we ain't talking about him going down to 126. I know we not having that conversation. That conversation doesn't even exist. He ain't going to 26. So he going to have to bring Gary up. Let's just say they fight at 130. I'm rocking with Gary all day. Ain't no fear over here. Bring it to the DMV. We've been waiting on that fight for years. Everybody going to be there. I will be there. First row, dead center. You can bet that. You can bet that. I don't care what arena it's in. I'm near. Everybody there. Politicians there. The streets is there. Be more there. DC there. Virginia there. Everybody there. I keep telling y'all, I've been saying this for years. That is a huge, huge, huge fight in the DMV. And don't, whatever arena size that you want, Tank, we got it. From small, medium, large, medium, extra large, whatever you want, Slim. We got them all. We got them in all sides. We got stadiums. We got arenas. We got college campuses. We got whatever you want. We could do it on the outside. Put it in one of the parks we got out here. Fill the park up on the outside. Put a boxing ring in the middle of Anacostia Park. I don't give a damn. The whole DMV, I mean the whole DMV is in the building. To the matchmakers out there, what y'all waiting on, man? Y'all don't understand what y'all got on y'all hands. Do y'all know the rivalry between Baltimore and DC? Do y'all know how historic that is? Do y'all boxing just do not understand when they got a good thing on their hands, man. Y'all got a hell of a good, this is a hell of, man, that fight will explode in this area, champ. Explode. And I'm rocking with Team Gary all day. I'm betting on the speedy, fast hands of Gary Russell Jr., the boxing intellect, the boxing IQ of Gary Russell Jr. all day, the discipline of Gary Russell Jr. all day. I seen a recent picture of your man Tank. I wasn't sure if I was looking at Tank or Cabbage Patch Dog, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, got them that weight back on him already, right? Already. Ain't take long. I'm talking about putting him in. Gary already in fighting shape. Gary probably ready to go now. Gary probably just got to lose like 3 pounds and he ready to go. Whatever you ready. Man, stay in the gym. Gym rat. Whole family. Whole dynasty. PBC, what's up with that Russell card? What's up with that Russell card? When we going to get a Russell card? On Fox. On Showtime. Can we get one, PBC? We would love to see all the Russell brothers on one card. Right there. Prime time. On television. We want that. PBC don't understand, man. They don't understand. They don't understand. Mike Rhymes say, yo, man, like they say, straight beat wide all day. Straight beat wide all day. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Straight, like they say, straight beat wide all day. Straight beat. All right, come back and let me know what you're saying, fam. Berchelt said Mike 202. You going with Berchelt? Come back and holler at me, fam. We're going to have to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I mean, I ain't mad at nobody to go with Berchelt. This is, to me, 50-50. I'm just, and when I lean towards Valdez, I'm just like over the line by like 2 eyelashes, bro. Like, I'm like just barely over that line. You know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of fight, man. I've been thinking about this fight all day, looking at all of this shoulder programming. Bruh, I'm just like, been going through their fights. I'm just like, 1 minute I'm with Berchelt, next minute I'm with Valdez, but I'm standing with Valdez. No changes. I'm rocking with Valdez to dethrone Miguel Berchelt. I'm rocking with that. D-Lo say, yo, man, I think it's a KO either way. You think this ended by knockout? Think it's ended by knockout? I can see it, man. I mean, explosiveness. I think the final bell gonna happen, but I can see it. I could just see it. I can run all of these scenarios through my head. Everyone y'all saying, I can see it. It's that kind of fight. It's just that kind of fight. You already know, fam. You already know. You already know. Who take better care of themselves during downtime? Valdez. I mean, from what I've been seeing, shit, Valdez stay up in that gym. You see, look, man, he on that plant-based diet. Man, I ain't saying, you know, I know for sure from what I'm seeing, it looked like Valdez. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Tank can't make 126. He might try 140 though. Now he ain't gonna bring Gary Russell. You think the champion he talking about is at 140? Nah, man. That means he will have to get the winner of Josh Taylor and Ramirez, and that ain't happening. And he says his next fight is gonna be a champion, allegedly. I think Tank just talking shit, man. Just trying to maybe get the feelers out there. But if that's the case, it is what it is. We hear you loud and clear, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make that damn fight. PBC matchmakers, make that fight. If y'all want to keep sitting around chasing Ryan and gotta run across the street to tell you, why do all that when you got Gary right there? Tank ain't never had a problem with fighting smaller fighters. Never. Never. Don't start now. You ain't had no problem when you was about to fight Adrien Broner, all them other little dudes you fought. Man, don't start now when you got Gary right there, man. At your neck. I don't get it. Longest reigning champion in boxing, fam. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Yeah, you heard anything, Mama told her? Let us know if you heard anything, man. Because, I mean, I'm hoping, I would love for that to be the case. You know what I'm saying? I would love for that to be the case. Mike say, yo, man, Floyd don't want Gary to get that bag. Facts. Facts. He don't want Gary to wreck the program. You don't want Gary to wreck the program. That's what it is. That building process that's going on should get wrecked. You know what I'm saying? You're going to wreck the program. That's what that's about. He's saying straight punches beat wide punches, I think. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're right, fam. You're right. And let me go back up to your comment if I can find it. Does that make sense? If you're saying the straight punches beat wide punches all day, yeah. And I think Valdez is going to get to the inside. His straight punch is going to find that destination before Berchelt's. That's what I think is dope. That 71-inch reach can be used for or against him. That 71-inch reach can be used for or against him. Now, Oscar Valdez can sit in there and give Berchelt that easy target and not use his lower body. Now, I'm crediting him and saying that he can use it if he needs to use it. Lately, he hasn't. Lately, he's becoming more stationary and just more upper body moving. He's going to have to use the legs at points in this fight to take that step out every now and again or to get outside of those punches. Don't just stand there within range, just trying to outmaneuver everything, thinking you Canelo. Don't get into that. And because that happens, yeah, I can see a clipping. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely see a clipping. You know what I mean? Real spill. Silver Salamo, what's up, fam? What's up? Man, you know, you just chilling on a Friday night. You know what I mean? Trying to deal with this sore tooth, man, as I get through this live stream. Remember, I told y'all earlier, man, sore tooth I'm dealing with, man. I cannot wait to make it to the dentist office. You know what I'm saying? So, but we just cool. This is a 50-50 fight all day. 50-50 fight, man. Mike say, yo, straight punches get there quicker than the wide punches. Absolutely. And that's going to be the X factor, I think. And on top of that, yo, both of these men are, like I said, are battle tested, war torn. They down for a battle. It ain't just because Miguel Berchelt gets into a battle that Valdez ain't going to, have it with him. Now, I don't know who will come out on top on that. If we get a dust up back and forth, just a bunch of punches going back and forth, that favors Miguel Berchelt. I'm actually giving the slight technical edge, and I know a lot of people might not agree with me here, but I'm giving the slight technical edge to Valdez. I think Valdez got a lot of things he just refused to use today that he used yesterday. But that don't mean it's gone, man. That don't mean it's gone. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean it's gone. I'm leaning towards a Valdez victory, though. Yeah, that's why I'm at Silver Salamo. Valdez victory, man. It's tough, man. Tough call. If Valdez jaw can hold up, it's been holding up, man. That Scott Quigg fight was a minute ago. It's been definitely holding up. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing all right, man. That's why I want to see his defense get better. I don't want to see this dude keep getting touched like that. I like Oscar Valdez. You know what I'm saying? Olympian dude, fight with a lot of heart. You know what I mean? Word on the street is that it's next for both on pay-per-view. That's why Gary turned down the fight in England. Muhammad Hamatola, man, that will be it, man. That will be it, bro. I'm going to hype that fight like no other. That would be it for me, man. That I've been begging for that. I mean, years, bro. Years right here. You know what I'm saying? On MainmanMademan. Asking for that fight for so long. Man, if there's any fight that I'm in the building, it's that one right there, man. I don't miss Gary's fights anyway, but I'm there, man. That'll be it right there, man. PBC, y'all got a good thing on your hands, man. Go for it. And salute to my main man, Muhammad Hamatola, man. Yes, sir. Barrios for the interim WBA at 140. Oh, okay. All right. I like Mario Barrios, man. He's gonna be a problem. Going to be a problem. He going for the interim WBA at 140. I haven't looked into that too much, man. But I will. But I definitely will. You know what I'm saying? I like Mario Barrios, man. Tank will fight Spence, the two cash ducks of PBC. Man, don't do nothing like that, man. But then again, with Little Mike, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Little Mike, who knows? Tank will fight Spence, the two cash ducks of PBC. Right back on him, DGO. You ain't playing around, champ. Tank a champion right now at lightweight, but he's secondary champ. Somehow it counts. He out there playing chess. Yeah, man. I mean, Tank is a building process. Floyd Mayweather is building that pay-per-view attraction. Man, it is just this fight, Tank and Gary, would make so much sense because Gary for a long time, reigning champion, staying loyal to PBC. Offers coming his way. He entertaining. He's just, here with people time out, but he ain't go nowhere. He stayed loyal to PBC. So if anybody is owed the pay-per-view, it wasn't Danny Garcia and all the rest. They got theirs now. Sean Porter got his. Danny Garcia got his. Adrien Broner got his. Everybody got theirs except my main man, Gary. Tank got his. So give my man Gary his. Gary and Tank would give Gary his pay-per-view, the big fight he's been asking for years. It gives Tank a good pay-per-view opponent. Because all of boxing is going to hype it up. I'm telling y'all straight like this. I'm going to be banging the table on that fight. Banging the table. We're going to be hyping that fight. DC versus B-More. It ain't going to be no love lost. But it's going to be some trash talking to the max going down. I mean, to the max. Slim, everybody going to be talking trash. This fight will be, it would light boxing all the way up. They need to announce this, man. They need to make this happen. I'm telling y'all, man, I remember when Tank went to the MGM and he looked around in that joint. He was like, oh, nah, I can't fight in here. It's too small. Over at the new MGM we got over at the at the Harbor, man, it's a small arena. He look around in that joint. He like, nah, I ain't fighting in here. It's all good. We can go downtown. Champ, where you want to go? Whatever you want to do. We can go where the Redskins play. It don't matter how big you want, how much you think you can put up in there. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. This is the fight to do it, man. This is the fight to do it. We there. I'm there. First, front row, dead damn center. You can bet that. You know what I'm saying? You can damn bet that. Russell Jr. versus Tank at 126 is the fight to make next for Jovanie. Hope he doesn't avoid this challenge. Nah, man. I hope you don't avoid it either, man. It's only one obstacle, and we all know the name. Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Floyd, stop. You ain't got nothing else on the horizon. What you going to do? Go find Adrien Broner? What you going to do? Y'all ain't fighting Ryan Garcia for real. You know you ain't fighting Teofimo for real. What you going to do? You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? Keon, what's up with you, man? Everything boxing and sports is in a building. What's up, man? How you feeling, man? Much love to you, Keon. I know Keon a big Gary fan. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Keon and Batman. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know y'all been hearing about this, fam, and I know y'all got to be lit over there. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all lit over this news. We want this fight, Keon. I know we all want this fight. Tank versus Gary is the fight to make. That's the fight to make, fam. You know what I'm saying? Man, we want this joint, man. We want this joint. I don't think Tank can make 126. He missed weight at 130 and 135. I just don't see it. I mean, I don't see him going down to 26. I truly don't. I don't know what weight he's talking about doing it at. I know he said something to the effect of it's not going at 35 and it ain't going at 30. He ain't going to 20. He must be talking about the catch weight. It must gonna happen at 132 or 133 or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all like this too. As crazy as this might sound, I know this might sound crazy to a lot of folks who was not in the DMV, but you don't need a belt. You technically don't need a belt for this fight. You don't need a belt. The name recognition in this area alone is huge. I'm telling y'all, for those who not in this area, everyone knows Tank. Everybody knows Tank. Even people who don't watch boxing in this town know Jovanie Tank Davis. Everyone knows Tank, and everybody knows Gary. The Russells' names is synonymous throughout the DMV. Everybody know them. So trust me when I tell y'all, fam, this fight is humongous. I don't care what no feelers, no matchmakers, No, well, we don't know. We put it in a poll, or I don't know. We put it down on the we put it on social media to see what they. I don't give a damn with none of that. Say that fight is humongous in the DMV. I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Keon, he says, man, it ain't gonna happen. I guarantee it won't happen. You think Floyd gonna shut that down, Holmes? You know what I'm saying? I hope not, man. I hope not, bro. We need this fight. Boxing needs this fight. The DMV needs this fight, man. You know what I'm saying? And much love to my homie Keon and Everything Boxing, man. Yo, y'all go over there, check out him and my brother Manny. Y'all know they be over that thing cooking. You know what I'm saying? I be hearing them. I try to catch them when I'm on the grind. You know what I'm saying? I listen as much as I can, man. I'm always there. Those are the homies over there, man. Much love to him. Much love to Manny. They already know they more than welcome over here. You know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all, fam. Much love to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Floyd, them ain't gonna let it happen. Yeah. That's the we've been hearing that for years, man. You know what I mean? Tired of hearing it, bro. I don't even understand what Floyd even got against Gary at this point, dog. Like, I don't even know what the problem is. Is it just because he step in the tank? You mad at Gary just for stepping the tank? Not like disrespecting him and all. He might be ragging on his resume a little bit, but that's just fighter talk, man. So what are you mad about for real, Floyd? What are you mad? You mad? I think he honestly think that this kid gonna get wrecked. And he's just trying to put up this fake outrage or whatever the case may be to keep him away from Tank. You ain't even really got a reason for real. Just salty and being an old hater. She don't make no sense, man. She don't make no sense. Renee Boxung is in a building. Salute to Mexico. Renee, I know you looking forward to this one, bro. Who you got? Renee? Valdez or Berchelt? Holla at the homie, man. Who you got, man? Valdez or Berchelt? You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But it's the fight that I've been wanting for a long time. Facts, man. Facts. We all have, bro. And I seen you stomp. I see you stomping for Gary all the time, bro. All the time. And we all want that fight. That's a fight that just makes sense for everybody involved. It makes sense for the area that it comes from. It just makes sense. It's nothing about that fight that doesn't make sense, aside from the fact that one's in a high weight class than the other one. But at this point, man, we've been wanting that fight so bad, but we don't even care. We don't even care, champ. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a couple pounds for real in that situation. Yes, sir. You already know, Renee. You already know. You know what I'm saying? If Russell was going to fight Bud, he can come up to 135 to get knocked out by Tank. And some people mad that Spence is sipping on Henny and not chasing it with Bud. You know, man, if Russell was going, he can come and meet him. Man, Bud ain't going down to no 135, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Gary was serious. Y'all think Gary be playing when he talks about stuff like that. He was serious. He would have took that fight. But nah, man. I mean, Bud would have probably tried to bring him all the way back up to 147. And, you know, that shit was just, that was more something they should have took care of outside of boxing, if you ask me. That was something that they should have found the gym and just sparred it and got it off their chest. Because clearly ain't nobody wasn't going to put no money behind it. Ain't nobody really wasn't going to sanction it. But at the end of the day, they should have found the gym and still could have got that up off their chest. You know what I'm saying? I'd actually like to see that. You know what I mean? Real spill. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Renee Boxung. And everybody go check out Renee Boxung, man. My man over there putting that work in, man, dropping that real spill. I be seeing you, Renee. You already know. I'm from Louisiana. I know that Baltimore versus DC rivalry goes deep. And I hope that they fight. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a big fight for this area. It's a big event for this area. They can turn it into a whole event, man. You can have go-go bands for those who don't know who live outside of DMV. In DC, we got our own music called go-go. You can have the go-go bands there. Be More, they got all of the DJs and the house music. You can have they acts come up, make it a whole big thing, dog. It could be huge. I'm telling y'all, man, in this area, it's humongous. It's humongous. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely humongous. You already know. You already know, man. You already know, Keon. You already know. I got Valdez, says Renee Boxung. Okay, you got Valdez, fam? You got Val? Good pick. Good pick. I'm rocking with Valdez myself, man. But I'm expecting a 50-50, a hell of a fight. People are already calling it fight of the year candidate, and we just in February. So people just like this is going to be the one. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be the one. I'm rocking with Oscar Valdez as well, man. A lot of people say stoppage, though. You know what I mean? A lot of people say stoppage. Hats off to both. Mexican Warriors, and I can't freaking wait, man. Absolutely, absolutely, man. Hey, man, they say Berchelt wanna break them title defenses, man. He wanna get past Julio Cesar Chavez. You think he gonna make it past that 9? Well, then again, if you got Valdez, Valdez takes the crown. Valdez stops him before he makes it to that 9, huh? I got my main man 100 grand. What's up with you? Bruce Goes is in the building. What's going on, man? Salute, MainmanMademan. Late, but here to support the channel and talk boxing all night long. Brother, it's all good with me, man. Thank you for your support and much love to you, Bruce. You know we talking that real spill, man. Well, who you got, man? Oscar Valdez or Miguel Berchelt? And once again, fam, I want to give everybody a heads up. I'm working on the phone. I got the cords and stuff here. I got the phone number, and I thought I had everything all put together all right until I try to run a test program. Nothing, man. So I got to bring my little guru over here, man, to put this all together for me. Once I get it going, man, yo, I'm going to have y'all calling in and hollering at me. You know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all, man. I can't wait to talk to most of y'all, man, because a lot of y'all see y'all coming across the screen, but it's going to trip me out to hear a lot of y'all voices. You know what I'm saying? Mike says, yo, man, no, I'm talking about him coming to 135 to fight Tank. Oh, my bad. 135 to fight Tank. Tank could do that. You know, Tank gonna look for an edge. Think about it. He gonna probably try to bring him up in weight. But Gary was already talking about going to 135 at once upon a time. I mean, if it was real talk like he said it was, he shouldn't have no problem doing it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see Tank fighting. I mean, Tank gonna look for some edge somehow, some way. At the end of the day, what a lot of people got to understand, what Gary loses in size and supposed power to these fighters, to these dudes, he makes up for in intellect, a thinker. You know, one of the best muscles to have in that ring is your brain. And Gary's brain is always thinking, making adjustments. You know what I mean? Oh, he want to do that? Okay, we're going to do this. Okay, this ain't working. That's work. I told y'all, man, I witnessed it firsthand in that Jojo Diaz fight. Me ringside, looking at him make an adjustment right there before my eyes that brought the win to that fight. Jojo was styling on Gary early in that fight. And I'm sitting ringside like, come on, Gary. Gary made the proper adjustment. He thought about it. He studied. He downloaded. He processed. Got Jojo the hell up out of there. He ain't stopped, but, you know, he beat him. Man, but he made a hell of an adjustment in that fight, man. And I was just like, the intellect. So when he lacks in size and in power, he makes up for in intellect. Look how he talk. The man talk. He demands his respect when he walks in the room. When he walks in the room, it's Mr. Gary Russell. Y'all know what it is? We call that man Mr. Gary Russell for a reason. Because he demands his respect. And I got nothing but respect for him. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but respect for him. I heard he got the street named after his brother out there in Capitol Heights. I stay about, give or take 25 minutes away from where that went down at. And that's what's up, man. I'm going to go check that out and see that for myself. I'm going to ride down that street. I know exactly where it's at, man. So that was stand up, getting next to the mayor of Capitol Heights, man. And, man, that was stand up, man. Getting the street named after his brother. That's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. We cherish our champions around here. You know what I mean? This is going to be a Mexican bomb burner like the Z-Boys. Yeah, man. Hey, we might need more than one of these joints, man. We might need more than one. I'm telling y'all, man, we might need more than one, man. This might come down to one of those fights where we got to see it again. I know Bob Arum would like to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Renee Box Young says, yo, man, the division is so hot that I don't think that Berchelt makes it to the 9 title defenses. Nah, I mean, if he loses right here, like you say, to Valdez, and that's it, I think Valdez is going to be the new king. I think he takes the throne, bro. I honestly do. I think he's been grinding himself for this moment. The opponents that he's faced in the past, grinded, battle tested over and over again, and he's came out on top. I'm telling y'all, man, I know y'all see the big frame and the big long 71.5-inch reach and the power. I mean, in the left hook of Miguel Berchelt, the power in that left hook. I know y'all say, man, yo, Oscar a little dude. But y'all forgetting this dude is fundamentally sound when he want to be. He's an Olympian. Don't forget, this man got stopping power. He has hand speed. He's a fast, and he's a volume puncher. He throws in bunches. They both kind of do. And both of them got a left hook. I don't know which one gonna land first. I'm picking Valdez, though. But we say straight punches beat the looping punches. I'm about to get up out of here, fam. Much love to y'all, man. Much love to y'all. Berchelt in a thriller that can go either way. It can go either way. I don't think nobody's wrong for picking who you picking in this fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those fights where it can go either way. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. It's a close fight. You know what I mean? It's a close fight. It's a really close fight. I'm leaning towards Oscar Valdez, and I do think we see the final bell. I do think we might get a knockdown or two, but I think Valdez is going to come out on top. I mean, having your jaw broke, going up against a much, much bigger man, 100 and, that's outweighing you by, 20-something, 30 pounds, still digging deep to find a way to win that fight, man. It's just, even Scott Quigg after the fight was like, I didn't even know his jaw was broke. But to know that his jaw was broken and he made it through this fight, I mean, it gives you a whole nother level of respect for him. It lets you know that this dude got heart and he ain't going away easy. He ain't going away easy. And he should have known that this moment was going to come. I mean, him and Berchelt go way back. He should have known eventually this moment was going to come. Real spill. When Gary Russell Jr. fight. We ain't got no date yet, Alfonso. No date yet, but we still waiting. We hear some little talks from Tank, and we hoping for the best. You know what I'm saying? We hoping for the best. We hoping that the PBC matchmakers open their eyes and open their ears and realize that Tank versus Gary Russell Jr. is humongous. It's a huge fight. The boxing fans is going to participate. We're going to hype that fight. We're going to play the game with you because we want that fight. We're going to be out here. DC and Baltimore going to be going back and forth. We want that fight. Floyd Mayweather get involved. You know what I'm saying? Gary ain't backing down from nobody. If Floyd want to talk, little slick to him, guess what? Gary going to talk right back. Ain't nobody backing down from Floyd. And Tank going to have to own up for all of the words and all of the crap that Floyd been saying and putting Gary through. Tank, you going to have to own up for that. Man, we want that fight. We want that fight. My main man, 100 grand. What's up? We got the sensei in the building. What's up, MainmanMademan in chat? Salute, Stormy. Stormy, what's up, family? Yo, man, I got it. I missed the Bolo joint, but don't even. Hey, I'm near, bro. I'm definitely gonna go over there. Check out that Bolo joint, man. I'm a huge fan of my man Bolo, man. Chinese Hercules is what they used to call him. You know what I'm saying? Bolo Yang. You know what? Hey, Stormy. There's a video. Matter of fact. Is it on YouTube? I know I had the DVD. There was a video that they made years ago, right? And what they did was right after Bruce Lee had died, they went around asking people in some of his schools, do they know what happened? Like it was a documentary filmed on it. And his students believe that he got hit with a death touch in some underground fight. I'm gonna get you the name of that document. It's a documentary, and it was an actor. One of the actor was the host, and they believe that he got hit with a death touch. Well, anyway, I'll never forget when they went to Bolo, and they asked Bolo, like, Bolo, do you know what happened to Bruce Lee? And I'll never forget that look he did, bro. Bolo took a second and stopped. He looked away. And he paused for a moment. Then he says, you know what? He was a great fighter. And I'm going to leave it at that. And I never forgot that, bro. And that threw me for a loop. Like, Bolo know more. Because, Bolo is an actual, like, real live war. He know more than he leading on to. And there is more to Bruce Lee than there is that meets the eye. But I always wondered that. Much love to Stormy B, man. Go on over there. Check out the sensei, man. Yo, he did a joint for Bolo. Y'all need to go check him out. Check out his video, all of his content. You're going to learn something with this channel, man. One of my favorite channels out here, man. My main man, Stormy B, man. All day, man. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Bolo, bro. And I never forget when he gave that look away. And he had a little smirk on his face. And then he looked back. Bruce Lee, he was a great warrior. And just left it at that. I was just like, damn, Bolo no more. You know what I'm saying? I think Valdez beat Berchelt in the amateurs, but I could be wrong. No, man, they were always right behind each other, D-Lo. That's what they said. I was listening to the little documentary. They were always right behind each other, but they never got a chance to mix it up. And that's why they bring the Olympics up. You know what I'm saying? Because Berchelt didn't make it to the Olympics, but Valdez did. But Berchelt felt as though he should have went. And given that he never got to fight with Valdez in the amateurs to show that he was better and should have went, well, now is his time to prove it. You know what I mean? So they was always right behind each other. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. Okay. Hey, I'm over there, fam. I'm over there. I'm over there. Say less. I am over there. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. All right. Oh, Sunday. Okay. Oh, all right. Sunday. I thought it was today, fam. All right, because I thought my reminder didn't tell me, because I remember seeing it yesterday. So I thought it was today. All right, so Sunday. Well, cool. I'm there, fam. When you do it live there, I'm there. That's one of my favorite, man, well, martial artists right there, man. Chinese Hercules. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, remember that scene in Into the Dragon, man, when he killed the dude and he folded him in half, and my man arm just dropped like, yeah. Hey, Sade, that is the best scene ever in Into the Dragon. Your man Bolo squeezed him and broke him in half and shit. Hey, dog, that was like the craziest move ever done in a mock. Man, Bolo folded the man in half until the man arm went limp. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's the noise he made too when it did. He was like, yeah. Hey, yo, man, I love Into the Dragon, man. I love Into the Dragon. A death touch. Yeah, that's what they were saying it was. They were saying that he got hit with a punch, some sort of death touch that don't kill you till weeks after. And it made his brain swell and so on and so forth. So that's what his students was talking about. I'm gonna get Stormy the name of that, and I have the actual DVD. And I think it was the dude from Full Metal Jacket. No, a Soldier Story. The one that played the sergeant in the Soldier Story. He was the host of the joint. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that's walking around asking all of the students questions or whatever. You know what I mean? And they believe he got hit with a death touch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Bloodsport. Hey, kid. Bloodsport, man. Yeah, hey, Slim. Bolo was the man in Bloodsport, man. What was his name? Oh, man. Song Zoo or something like that. And then the man be shaking his hands and all that shit, man. Hey, Slim. Hey, Bloodsport, man. I love Bloodsport, man. Jean-Claude Van Damme, that was probably his best movie to me, man. I always go back to Bloodsport being my favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme, man. Remember the little monkey man jumping around? Then they had the big fat dude that looked like E. Honda, the Kumite. They had the Kumite. I always talk about the Kumite in boxing. That's what Floyd be doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Mainman, I got something for you. Email me. Will do, sir. Will do. Definitely I'll reach out to you right after the show, Stormy. I'll reach out to you right after the show. And just know that you can always hit me on my inbox, mademan511@gmail.com for anyone. Mademan511@gmail.com. You can always hit me up. But I'll definitely reach out, Stormy. Oh, yeah. And thanks for clearing up that Porter and Bud shit about them offers. Yeah, man. That was a letdown, Mike. That was a real hardcore letdown. You know, I just didn't feel right to come out and attack Sean Porter and say Sean Porter this and Sean Porter that. And people are like, yo, he's turning down $2 million. And then you got top ranked people coming flat out and like, yo, we ain't even offering him nothing. What is everybody talking about? Well, he said a statement on his podcast that $2 million will be an insult, but they didn't offer him to. He's just getting ahead of the game. Like, yo, before y'all even think about even offering me $2 million, let me let you know that $2 million would be an insult. So a lot of people was running around like, yo, man, he turned down $2 million and roasting Sean Porter for turning down $2 million. And that's not even the case. You know what I'm saying? But I guess the only offer is the verbal offer that Bob is talking about, the $1 million in the pay-per-view upside or whatever that may be. So right now, then they saying like they not even looking to do this without no crowds, probably, at least according to Bruce Trampler. They don't even want to do this without the crowd. So where does that really put us, man? Where does that put us? No fight? Well, I tell you, man. That's why I mean, man, that's Valdez and Berchelt is a damn good fight. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. DGO say, yo, man, the Chinese mafia killed Bruce. You think the Chinese mafia killed Bruce for what? Spreading around that art form, that martial art form that he wasn't supposed to teach or something like that? I remember hearing something to that effect, like he was teaching a style that he wasn't supposed to be teaching, and they was pissed off about it. And I don't know, man. I heard he fought for the right to do that, though. I thought he had to fight for the right to make that happen. And he won the fights he was supposed to win. But we'll see. Okay, thanks for clearing that up. It's all good, fam. You already know. It's all good. It's all good. When I heard that Valdez was the reason that Berchelt didn't make it to the Olympics, I took it that way. Nah, yeah, Valdez just never fought him. And they was trying to make it like Valdez was avoiding him. And, you know, and stuff like that. That's the reason he went to the Olympics, and he didn't give Berchelt that opportunity. So Berchelt got his opportunity now, and it's crazy because Berchelt said now may be worse for him because we're in the pros. He gave it up. He said, you know, he had a better chance in the amateurs, beating me on that amateur style. Now that he's more stronger, now he's a powerful puncher. Shit, man, Berchelt felt like he got a better chance in the pros. You know what I mean? Real spill. Valdez is more technically sound than Berchelt, absolutely. But he needs to use some of his old tools for this fight. He's got to bring some of them 126 tools out. And that's that explosiveness. That's the movement that he used to have, not being so stationary than he's become. He got to pull some of that out, man. He cannot stand and I don't think it's smart for him to stand in harm's way with Berchelt but so long. Before, I mean, using the upper body, doing the Eddie Reynoso thing, that's cool. But you got to get out of there after due time. Don't be doing it. Don't be sitting there making 10 defensive moves before you make a move. You know what I mean? That can get him clipped, and that can be dangerous. And that is a concern going into this fight. You know what I mean? Real spill. Chong Lee. It was Chong Lee? Yeah, Chong Lee. That's what his name, Chong Lee. Man, Bo, hey, every movie that dude play in, he like the best villain. It was another joint he was a villain in, man. The dog, Van Damme. Not Hard Target. Was it Double Impact? Double Impact. It was Double Impact, bro. Double Impact. Yeah, man. That was the last movie I remember seeing him in, man. You know what I mean? I ain't remember seeing Bolo after that, man. I hope Bolo good. Is he still alive? I hope Bolo good, man. I hope Bolo good, man. Yeah, that was it, man. That was it, bro. Hey, Enter the Dragon is just at the top of at the top of the floor. I hear Stormy talking about that all the time, man. I love Enter the Dragon, bro. Enter the Dragon is at the top floor for me, man. You know what I mean? That and the one that Bruce made afterwards, with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know what I mean? Maybe Spence heard that Bud learned the death touch. So he would be like, yo, 90-10. That one got that Bruce Lee death touch. I don't know what he got going on over there, man. 90-10. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they say what happened to my man. Man, I heard so many stories over the years of why the man died, bro. I've heard he overworked himself. I heard death touch. I've heard poisoning. I've heard this. I've heard that, bro. I remember, man, at one time, bro, like especially in the 90s and shit, like it was so many conspiracies flying around as to why Bruce Lee had died. I don't even think people today really know. I mean, I think there's still like multiple reasons out there. You did. I was real messed up when I found out Bruce was a weed head, bro. Y'all know Bruce was a weed head? Man, Bruce smoked major weed, champ. He smoked major weed. I didn't even notice. That's when y'all used to see Bruce on them interviews, like, be like water. It flows, it's soft, but it can penetrate rock. Yo, Bruce was lifted. I'm telling y'all, real spill, look into it. I love Bruce Lee, and I won't throw dirt on his name. Bruce loved the green. That's just a known fact. You know what I'm saying? He was a philosophical type dude. You know what I'm saying? He loved the green. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. He loved the green. Porter's using business tactics. Start high and end up getting what you really want. Economics. Well, that's cool. That's cool. But then just don't walk away from the fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, if he want to come out and just, you know, if he know that, yo, we months away from actually doing this fight anyway. Even if I say, yeah, I'm down to take this fight, we not maybe doing it to the summertime or if he knows something like that, of course, he going to play his position for a little bit, but don't run away from the fight and don't get outrageous. And if you do get chopped down to a reasonable number, I think it only but makes sense. 1.5 to 2 makes sense to me. You dig? And like I told folks earlier in the video, and I don't want to go over those points but so much, but Bob Arum, he's been giving everybody what they've been making. You know what I mean? When you look at all of Bud's opponents, even the famous Amir Khan, you know what I'm saying, who got the famous $7 million, all Bob was doing, and you can look back and just tell now, is looking at what they made in the fight prior and what is their potential in that fight right there to make. And if you look at it, like Khan before that was in pay-per-view with Canelo. Kell Brook before his fight with Terrence Crawford was in a $2 million guaranteed fight with Mark DeLuca. You know what I mean? And he got 60% of the revenue on the back end. That's Kell Brook. Kell Brook, who also fought Gennady Golovkin for $4+ million, who also fought Errol Spence Jr. for a $3 million guarantee. You know what I'm saying? So Bob is just paying everybody what they've been making. So in the case of Sean Porter, I think that's exactly what he's looking at, because that's just the pattern he's been following. That's just the pattern. I know some of y'all say, yeah, he should dig deep and go harder, and I say that too. You know, Bud needs an opponent. He needs a big name. That would be great. But in a pandemic, especially, Bob is like, look, man, what you been making, man? You've been making 1.3. You've been making 1 point. I'm down to give you that. You've been making 2 million. I'll give you 2.1. I'm down to give you that. And that's honestly, if you look at it, and the man's a crook. I got a lot of bad shit to say about Bob Arum. But in the case of Terrence Crawford and his opponents and how much they making, he's been paying them around what they've been making. Manny Pacquiao wants $40 freaking million. You know what I mean? They act like Terrence Crawford, Santa Claus out this jump. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, y'all. Yeah, he beat one of the Easters in 3 minutes, but was disappointed that it took that. He beat one of the Easters in 3 minutes, but was disappointed that it took that long. Who you talking about, bro? Bruce Lee? He beat somebody in 3. Who did he? Remember that? Hey, I wonder, is that story real? When he went to a karate competition, and he yelled out, "I could beat any man." Remember in the movie, in the Dragon movie, "I could beat any man in this room in 60 seconds." And he beat the dude in 60 seconds to prove that his fighting style is more superior than anything. I talked about that on the channel a lot, actually, in pertaining to boxing and movement. That's one of the lessons that Bruce Lee actually taught. And I think I've talked to Stormy about this too, and about when he fought Chuck Norris in the Coliseum. And if you notice in the first half of that fight, Chuck Norris was beating Bruce Lee's ass. And so Bruce Lee had to take a second and step back and say, hold on for a minute. Why am I getting my ass whooped by this kung fu master? You know what I'm saying? And so the music started playing. And if you go back and watch it, then they put the camera on his feet, and he get to bouncing up and down, and he get to bopping around like he liked to do. And he was trying to show everybody how movement can beat kung fu, and how his style mixed with movement can beat any style. Well, that's what he was also showing in that movie, The Game of Death, with the different levels facing the different styles. He wanted to show the world that his style was more superior than any style ever made, including kung fu, Chinese boxing, whatever you want to make. You know what I mean? God damn, man. I'm a big Bruce Lee fan, dog. I'm a big Bruce Lee fan, you know. But I'm gonna be honest with you, as big as a fan as I am, I still don't know how he died. I heard so many different things. I'm still mixed up on I hear what his students say. I seen what all of these documentaries say. I'm mixed up. I still, to this day, I just go by and say he overworked himself. He overworked. They say it comes down to something as simple as prescription drugs. I've heard that too. Like Prince, like Michael. You know what I'm saying? I've heard that too. I don't know. I tend to think Bruce is something a little bit more special than that, but I wouldn't hope that it would come down to something as simple as prescription drugs or something like that. You know what I mean? Real spill. You know, I like the Death Touch story. I like that story. It's more intrigue to it. You know what I'm saying? It seems more worthy of a Bruce Lee story. You know what I mean? I like the Death Touch one. If Bud stops Porter, that will put tremendous pressure on Spence, and it will make the fight even bigger financially. If I was Bob, I'd give Porter $3 million as an investment. Absolutely. But that's been the name of it. That's what we've been saying for the whole time. If Bob really wanted to show Bud that you have a home here and you need to stay right here beside me, then I'm willing to go out and go the extra mile to get you that opponent. And he's never done that in how many years? We've been asking Bob Arum to do that since forever, man. That would be nice. That would be nice. But do you know what? Also, Muhammad, I do wonder, man, how much credit would he honestly get if he stopped Porter? I mean, if he beat Porter. I'm having a hard time believing that Bud would get credit for a lot of stuff now. Of course, we give him full credit. But a lot of people are going to look at Porter. They're going to put him under evaluation. Oh, he lost to this dude. He lost to that dude. You know, he ain't a champion. I mean, we've heard this. I almost wonder. But I mean, Pacquiao would be a better win. You know what I mean? Pacquiao would be a better win. I love that Bud versus Pacquiao fight too, man. I do. It was that chick, she slipped him something. He said he had a headache. Yeah, man, he had a headache, and that's right, he did have a little side chick. Hey, yo, man, there's a lot of stories I ain't gonna get into about Bruce Lee. He had the little side chick, that the one that actually reported him dead or found him dead. That was his little, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to Bruce, man. It's a lot to Bruce, man, that I found out over the years that I try to block out, you know what I mean, about him, you know what I mean? And I like to remember him for what they portray him in the movies. You dig? As this, because when I was a kid, bro, we ain't had nothing like Bruce Lee, bro. Like, the man had his own damn sound effects. You know what I'm saying? But come on, we ain't had shit like that, man. That was the man. Yeah, he's still alive. He's still alive. He's chilling with Tupac, huh? You know what I'm saying? I hear that, man. I hear that. He chilling with Tupac. My favorite scene is Bruce whooping up on Chuck Norris. That was a hell of a scene. That was a hell of a scene, man. I don't know which one of my Enter the Dragon is number one, without a doubt. Chinese Connection. Then Game of Death. Fist of Fury. And if I'm leaving out one, I might be leaving out one more. But that's my probably favorite order. I love Chinese Connection too, man. I love China. I mean, Bruce, man, he made some damn good movies, man. I got to give it to him, man. Made some damn good movies, man. Real spill. I still to this day, man, I got the, collections of all that stuff, man. I still to this day watch that stuff, man. It never gets old. It never gets old. And Sonny Chiba. My man Stormy B, man, did a special on Sonny Chiba, man. I love Sonny Chiba, man. Major fan of Sonny Chiba. I heard he ate a poison apple. God damn. Hey, look. Y'all, everybody heard something. The brother slipped something in the drink. He ate a poison apple. God, I mean, bro, it's just, hey, I've heard it all, bro. He got electrocuted. I mean, nobody knows how Bruce Lee died, bro. The only probably one who knows is Linda, man. That's probably the only one, man. That's it, man. Oh, okay. I see D-Lo in the super chat, man. Much love, family. I meant Bolo is still alive, not Bruce. Oh, Bolo's still alive? Man, I gotta look up Bolo, see how old Bolo doing, man. I'm gonna wait to Stormy cover his Sunday, man, and see everything he speak on about Bolo, man. I like Bolo. Bolo was the ultimate villain. You know what I'm saying? He was the ultimate villain. I'm gonna tell y'all like this, and maybe I'm tripping. Am I the only one that remember this? There was a little Chinese dude. He gets beat up in all of the martial art movies. I even seen Family Guy like making fun of him. It's a little Chinese. He got the bald head right here, and he got the hair that come down on the side. The dude be in like all of the Chinese martial art movies, and he get killed. He get killed in all of them. He was in Big Trouble in Little China too. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, if somebody can get me the name of that dude, I'm sending you something. I'm sending you a prize, a gift, and y'all know the homie give out good gifts. I'm sending you something. I don't even know the name. I see this dude in so many movies, and nobody knows his name, but he gets killed in every last one. The only one he lived in was Big Trouble in Little China. That's the only one he lived in. It's a Chinese dude. He got the long mustache, and he got like a bald head right here, and he got the long hair on the side, but he can fight his ass off, and he be fighting his ass off for about 5 minutes, and then he get killed in every movie. Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. If y'all can find out the name of that dude, I swear I'm sending y'all something, man. Get killed in every movie, every single movie. Earl Pressure is the pipe buster. Earl Pressure, chip away fighter versus a knockout artist, Mike. Who you got? Chip away artist versus a knockout artist. Who you got? Styles collide. Chip away versus knockout artist. Woo! Who you got? I already know who you got. I don't even know why I asked who you got. Damn, did I miss the prediction portion of the show? Yeah, we covered that early in the show. I apologize, Alicia. We broke down that whole thing. I'm rocking with Oscar Valdez all day to beat Miguel Berchelt. I think it's going to be a damn good fight. I think we're talking about, I'm leaning towards Valdez in a 48-52 fashion. You know what I mean? As in close fashion. I think we're going to have a war back and forth. Some knockdowns go down, perhaps through the fight. I can see it. But I think that Oscar Valdez is going to dethrone Miguel Berchelt. The speed, the explosiveness, the inside fighting, the fundamentals. The one worry that I have, and I keep repeating this, fam, the one worry is the Eddie Reynoso style. That worries me. That Eddie Reynoso style really worries me for Valdez right here. That's the only thing. Valdez is going to have to pull some old tools out. Knock the rust off, man. Go get that WD-40, man. Put the oil on that shit. You know what I mean? Knock the rust off, bro. Knock the rust off them knees. Knock the rust off them ankles and get them moving around if you do. 3, maybe 4 defensive moves tops, then get the hell out of there or start trading. But don't just stand there at the upper body doing that thing that got you knocked down in a fight or so ago. I'm just saying. Muhammad Tola says, yo, Bruce Lee fought Tyson Fury, who had on the same tampered gloves that he used against. That's how Glovegate did that to my man Bruce Lee. Glovegate. Now they saying Glovegate killed Bruce Lee. God damn, bro. We're going to get an official answer on this, man. I think the streets only know. You ask me. I think the true answer to that lies on the streets of Hong Kong somewhere in some old antique shop with some old man from back in the day who know the real truth. He's sitting in that thing just chilling, rocking in a chair, probably smoking on a J, and he's the one that honestly knows the real truth. He is somewhere in Hong Kong chilling. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. That's what I think. If you forgot Bruce Lee and the Big Boss. Now, okay, so the Big Boss, and Stormy, you can please correct me if I'm wrong. The Big Boss is Fist of Fury, right? I thought one of them was called the Big Boss. Yeah, okay, Fist of Fury was Big Boss in China. In China, they called it one name, and then over here, they called it Fist of Fury. I think it went something to that effect. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love the Big Boss. That final fight scene, is that the one when he crushed the dude with the body shot at the end? Or is that because Fist of Fury is when he stood over top of the dude and was just bow, 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 back and forth. The Big Boss, is that the one when he hit the dude with the 3-piece at the end, boom, 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 bow, then hit him to the body and then held that jump? And then that's where everybody get that little, handshaking move from? Because he hit the dude to the body with it, boom, and then he held that thing right there for a minute. He was, hey, Charlotte, we'll never have another Bruce Lee, man. We'll never have another Bruce, man. My man he be shaking that shit, bro. Hey, man, god damn. I love Bruce Lee, man. Hey, that's my main man right there. You know what? We're going to get a poster of Bruce somewhere back here. I got 2 posters that's going to go up on this wall soon, y'all. I know y'all be like, damn, man, why you don't be putting no boxes up there? I used to have boxes up here. What this just recognizes my personality and everything that I like. You know what I'm saying? You got sports on this end. You know what I mean? You got a dude saying, why so serious right here? Have a good time. Enjoy your life. But yet you don't know what's really on my mind. You know what I mean? And of course, you got the gangsters in the middle. All of my favorite gangster flicks. So I got to put Muhammad Ali up here. And I got to put Bruce Lee up here. I'm going to get both of them up there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I know I need to put a boxer, but we're going to put Muhammad up there. He's my favorite all-time boxer. You know what I'm saying? So I will be getting a Muhammad Ali. I had a good one that I was going to put up out here, ordered off Amazon, but I decided to hang it up in another room. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Lawrence? What's going on, man? What's up with you, man? Bruce Leroy. That's who. Hey, Slim, did y'all know this? They had an app that had of all the show enough sayings. Like it was an app and it had like 9 buttons on it. And every button that you press, it'd be like, kiss my Converse. My favorite scene in The Last Dragon is when Beast picked up the little boy and tossed him up in the trash can. He hit his head up on the oxygen tank or something, man. And my thing say, ding. Hey, shorty, man, I was cracking up laughing. I say, man, you remember the part when your man was breakdancing and shit about the ropes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I love The Last Dragon, man. When people come to me and be like, I've never seen that movie, I just got to look at them like, I don't even know what to say to you. How did you not have seen The Last Dragon? That movie got so many one-liners in it, man, that is crazy. Just direct your pizza to Daddy Green's Pizza. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Can you teach me some moves? Hey, bro. man, we used to watch The Last Dragon back to back. All of the Chinese people act black, and all of the black people act Chinese. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? Man, I love that movie. Sure enough is the greatest villain of all time. He was my ringtone for the last 3 years until I changed it. For real though, he hurt his back and took some medication that combined with the weed that made his brain swallow. Now, on some real talk, real talk, that's the official public answer right there. That is it. That's what the doctors say. That's I've heard, you know what I mean? It caused his brain to swell up and stuff like that. People didn't know, man. And that's why I say that's the part of Bruce that I hate to really remember, you know what I mean? To know that he went out for something as simple as that, not in a big fight, not in, you know, something as simple as a bad cocktail, or, you know what I'm saying, or a bad drug cocktail or whatever like that. I tend not be like, nah, man, he got hit with a death touch, man. He probably fought some dude he probably fought like 200-300-pound strong type, you know, Zangief looking dudes, you know what I'm saying? And he got into a big fight with them and he probably broke one of the neck of one, but he just missed the other one and he got hit with a punch. I like to believe that's how my man went out, something like that. You know what I mean? Fighting for his honor to teach his fighting style. You know what I mean? That's how I like to remember Bruce. You know what I mean? No, the big boss is when he jumped the crowd and they all shot him. Oh, at the end. So, but that was Chinese Connection. So Chinese Connection was the one called that's the one when he at the end about his teacher and all that stuff. When they killed his teacher and he just went on a killing spree. Yeah, and all the police shot him at the end, and he went out and he did the jump kick at the end, and they shot his ass. They shot his ass when he tried to do the jump flying kick in the air. What my man said on The Last Dragon, you know what? A 45 puts it into all of this kung fu crap. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember your man Eddie Arcadian? A 45 put it into all of this kung fu crap. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, man. Real shit. The big boss, a.k.a. Fist of Fury. Fist of Fury, a.k.a. the Chinese Connection. Titles got mixed up when marketed international. Oh, okay. So that's why we over here all tangled up, bro. Because I'm like, wasn't the big boss Fist of Fury? Then when I hear Muhammad Hamatola break it down, I'm like, wasn't that Chinese Connection? And yo, that's crazy, bro. But however it went, it still was a damn good movie, man. My man went out like a straight up soldier in the end, man, for his teacher. You know what I'm saying? Teacher! You know what I'm saying? He went out like a straight soldier. Speaking of gangsters, did you check out Sammy the Bull Gravano's podcast? It's called Our Thing. I'm going to look into that. I heard something about that, man. That's crazy, man. What is he? He just talking about mafia talk? You know what I'm saying? I definitely got to look into that, man. That's the underboss of Gotti, right? You know what I'm saying? Damn. I gotta check that, man. I seen one of the dudes over on Vlad TV just talking, man. I'm like, damn. But watch it. You guys are far off of what happened to Bruce Lee. Hey, Stormy, they coming up with all kinds of shit out here. They gonna be like, yo, man, yeah, Bruce Lee was walking down the street, man. Let me tell you what happened to him, man. Man, Bruce Lee was walking down the street, Slim. He was chewing on a piece of gum, and he choked on some chewing gum right there on MLK Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? That's next, bro. Nobody don't know why Bruce really died. What is this thing? They say he used to sit on the machine, and it sent electric pulses through his body, and he's like sitting on it for 10 minutes. It's like doing 1,000 push-ups or something crazy like that, man. Did it? Like, I would think that would hurt your heart. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that, man. Bruce was a workaholic, bro. Workaholic. You know what I'm saying? Al Leon. Man, oh man. I tell you, the big boss, Chinese Connection, Fist of Fury, they all the same. You know, speaking of which, and it's funny, before we end this, 2 movies that we talked about during this live stream, they're remaking. And they supposed to have remade The Last Dragon from what I hear. And they was going to have Busta Rhymes play Sho'nuff. They was going to have Busta Rhymes play Sho'nuff. And then, check this out. They were going to remake Big Trouble in Little China. That's just one of the movies you just don't touch. You know what I'm saying? I love Big Trouble in Little China. And they said that they were going to have The Rock play Jack Burton. For those who watch Big Trouble in Little China, they were going to have The Rock play Jack. For those who don't know what Big Trouble in Little China is, if you play Mortal Kombat, you've played Big Trouble in Little China. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those ideas from the Mortal Kombat, that shit came straight from Big Trouble in Little China. Kurt Russell movie. Love that movie. But they're supposed to be remaking that. And they're talking about remaking The Last Dragon. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Leroy, they say Bruce Leroy said he got offered money to make a sequel, but he said he just walked away from it or something. You know what I'm saying? Or something to the effect that he ain't want to do the shit no more. Or he thought he was a bigger star than he really was. That's what it was. He asked for more. And he thought he was much bigger than what he really was. You know what I'm saying? Gorilla got him, but they keeping it under wraps. Damn, man. Another one, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man. Yo, somebody give me the answer on what happened to Bruce. Stormy, I'm gonna get the exact name of that documentary that I'm talking about when they went to his schools and they interviewed all of his students and they all gave their answers. And a lot of them, you know, they were always on the same page. It's like they all knew something that most people just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So, and for what I understand, he did take a lot of underground fights. Oh, Godzilla. I thought you said a gorilla got him. God damn, you saying Godzilla got his ass. Godzilla, King Kong, all of them, man. Man, Bruce Lee would have kicked all their ass, man. He would have kicked all their ass. Who you think was better, Sweet Pea or Floyd? I will take Pernell. I take Sweet Pea too. Damn, that's tough, man. I take Sweet Pea, but that's tough. That's really tough. But from what I know of Sweet Pea, his defensive move, his fluidity, his IQ, I mean, second to none, bro. Second to none. I'm a huge Sweet Pea fan. And I love Floyd. I ain't got no hate for Floyd, but Sweet Pea was just, to me, just something special. And a lot of that can come into the fact that I was young, growing up, watching Sweet Pea. I mean, we grew up watching Floyd, and Floyd is a talented fighter, does a lot of good stuff, but Sweet Pea to me was just, he was just perfect, man. You know what I mean? Perfect. Tank hit him with an uppercut. God damn. What's next, man? What's next? Y'all gonna have to show Bruce. Bruce lost to an army of martial artists. I think he faced 300 people. He killed 296 of them. There were 4 of them left, and 1 of them snuck up on him and got him. That's how Bruce went out. Fighting an army of 300 martial artists where he killed 296 of them. That's how Bruce Lee died. He was a warrior to the end. We miss you, Bruce. We miss you, Bruce. You know, we joking and playing, but one of the end things is Bruce needs to be recognized for his, you know, putting a Chinese culture or his culture into a serious light. Because what they were portraying them before in the movies here in America were not cool. You know, they were making them look bad and, you know, look incompetent and always jokes and the butt of all of the jokes and stuff like that. So when Bruce came, Bruce gave a whole new image and a whole new view on his culture. You know what I'm saying? And his contribution to that, to the American movie scene or whatever, is, I mean, it's huge, bro. It's huge. He literally changed the image of how audiences saw his culture, you know, his roots. So he deserves a lot of credit for that. You know what I'm saying? He deserves a lot of credit for that. All right, will do, Stormy. Definitely will do. I'm about to shut this down in the next couple minutes. Definitely will do. Definitely will do. Muhammad Hamatoda says, yo, speaking of movies, when will we see Chris Tucker again? Man, it's been a minute. Yo, man, I love Chris Tucker, man. Damn, bro, ever since Chris Tucker, man, he ran into the IRS, man. It's like that's the only time he come back and want to act again, man. I don't know if I want to see another Rush Hour. I wouldn't mind seeing him in probably like another what's that joint he did with Charlie Sheen and Money Talks. I like to see a part 2 to Money Talk. I think he should leave the Rush Hour thing alone. It's played, bro. We've seen it over and over and over and over again. If he do come back to the scene, do another Money Talks. You know what I'm saying? Friday, I think he's a little too old for that now. I think that day is gone too. I like to see another Money Talks or just him back on the scene in general, man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I miss my man, dog. You know what I'm saying? I love Chris Tucker, man. Funny ass dude, dog. Funny ass dude. I mean, some people get into that Hollywood life, bro, and they see it ain't all it's cracked up to be. You know what I'm saying? They get in that joint, and they see how many weirdos is really in that joint, bro. You know, believe it, I went to Hollywood a couple years ago, man, on a vacation. It's Weird Central there, man. It's weird.com out that joint, bro. It's superficial as hell. Fake this, fake boobs everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But it's real superficial and it's super weird. The weirder you are, the cooler you are in Hollywood. Real shit. The weirder you are, the cooler you are. Everybody is in their own world out that joint, bro. Cali just got his own feel to it in general, man. I'll be coming back out there real soon. Cali in general just got its own energy, its own feel, its own little weird world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of weirdos out there, man. But I like the energy in Cali. I like the energy in Cali, man. Ronnie Shields told the story last week on Floyd sparring Sweet Pea before the Olympics. Yeah, I remember Floyd himself actually speaking on that. Remember Floyd? He said he got out on Sweet Pea and he was just a young buck. He claimed that he was holding back on Sweet Pea, according to Floyd. I mean, at that point, Sweet Pea was kind of, you know, at the end, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about prime Sweet Pea. Man, no way. But I'm going to check out for that. Ronnie Shields has been talking about that. Definitely going to look into it. Definitely going to look into that. I love to hear those old school gym stories. You know what I'm saying? There was also a rumor that he was jumped in the park with the actress and hit in the head with an object. Yep. And they took everything in his pockets, bruh. They took everything, including the weed. You know what I'm saying? Including the weed. But you got to understand, it was like 10 ninja warriors that did it. Like 10 ninja warriors that did it. My man Bruce went out, man, like a warrior, y'all. Went out like a warrior. Bruce broke a lot of stereotypes, absolutely. And to me, that should be one of the biggest things he's remembered for. I know Jeet Kune Do, I got it, you know what I mean? But one of his biggest contributions to society, man, was the fact that, like he said, you broke down stereotypes, you know, real spill. Rumor or theory or whatever. Yeah, money talks, man. That's the shit, bro. And this tub better be clean too. You know what I'm saying? Man, I love that movie, dog. It's my man Chris Tucker, man. This tub better be clean too. Sweeps week. Man, you out here, I'm out here running for my motherfucking life. You talking about a broom. Sweeps week. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I gotta go watch that joint now, man. I love Chris Tucker, man. Remember he played in The Fifth Element? Kobe, my man. Bzz, bzz, little fake. He was a little gay dude, man, or whatever he was, a game show host or something, man. Hey, he played the hell out of that role, man. He played the hell out of that role, man. I want to see Coming to America too, say Bruce. I'm down. Hey, bruh. Hey, Bruce, they better not mess this up, bruh. Coming to America is it's definitely top 3 to me comedies of all time. And you talking about somebody who well-versed in a lot of flicks. And Coming to America it should be put in a fucking one of those bubbles to be preserved for like a national treasure. Bro, I love Coming to America. And I hope Eddie don't mess this up, man. I hope Eddie, bro. I seen the trailers. I'm like, okay, I see where you're going. I don't want to give no early judgments on it or not. I hope Eddie don't mess this up, man. We hoping Eddie don't mess this up. I hope Arsenio don't mess this up. I'm dying to see it, bro. I'm there. I'm a big Eddie Murphy fan too, man. No more Fifth Element for damn sure. Yeah, that's when he was playing the little dude. Kobe, my man. Yeah, he played the hell out of that role, man. Bruce Lee got some weed from El Chapo and refused to pay. God, he got that fire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yo, my man Bruce. Hey, y'all notice like in all of his pictures, he always wear those shades with the dark tints to him. My man be lifted, riding his motorcycles and all. My man be lifted. I heard a lot of things about Bruce, man, but like I say, man, I try to block those things out. You know what I'm saying? I try to block those things out. You know, just like when Van Damme, I could talk about this because Van Damme was a joke to me. I mean, I ain't gonna say a joke, but dog, when Van Damme got figured out, that hurt me to the heart, bro. When they say that Van Damme was a dancer. He wasn't really even a fighter, bro. He's a dancer. So when you see Van Damme doing all of the splits, he's a freaking dancer, bro. They say, man, he had all of these lies. Someone he had the fastest punch and the fastest kick. Bammers went back and looked that up, man. They say it was all fake, man. I said, damn, man. Van Damme was a dancer the whole time, bro. Then I looked up his backstory. And do y'all know that Jean-Claude Van Damme was the Predator? Did y'all know that? He was the Predator. He was the one in the suit. And Jean-Claude Van Damme literally made himself pass out on the set of the Predator just so he can get out of that role and get the Bloodsport role. That's how he got Bloodsport. He got the Bloodsport role, and it was like a series of movies that he signed. One contract for all of these movies. That's why he ended up broke. But he had to get out of the Predator role, and he wanted to be seen. No one seen him because he's inside of the Predator suit. You know what I mean? So he literally passed out on the set of the Predator just so they can say, okay, he ain't medically fit to do this role. Just so he can get out of that, and he went on to do Bloodsport. He went on to do Bloodsport, Universal Soldier, and what's the one? Tong Po, Kickboxer. You know what I'm saying? He did those all in a string of movies. He signed to do all of those. He ain't make no money. You know what I mean? He ain't make no money. But they said he was a dancer, man. He was a dancer and a bodybuilder. You know what I'm saying? Dancing and a bodybuilder. My boy Wesley will save coming. Yeah, they got Wesley Snipes and coming to make it work, Eddie, man. Make it work. I don't see how you put Passenger 57 and Coming to America. How the hell you put Blade and Coming to America? Make it work. Make it work. Make it work. I'm going to even give Eddie a little leeway. You know what I mean? I'm going to be in that joint trying to giggle a little, just trying to force myself to laugh, just to give him some leeway because I want Coming to America 2 to be a success. I hope you know what you're doing, Eddie. Don't ruin a great thing. Don't ruin. Yep, he was the Predator. Absolutely. Look it up, y'all. You can look it up, Jean-Claude Van Damme's bio. He talks about it in his bio. He was the Predator. Danny Glover. And he passed out, I think, on the set of, what was part 2? Which one was, part 2 was the one with Danny Glover, right? That's the one he passed out on. The first one was the Arnold Schwarzenegger one. And the second one was the Danny Glover one. Yeah, that's the one he passed out on. Steven Seagal, man, my man Steven Seagal, they say he was in business with the mob, Shaw. That's how he was getting all his acting roles, right? Steven Seagal was the funniest I ever saw. He was exposed. You know what, bro? I never cared for him much because the man would never get hit. I don't look at nobody that don't get punched once, at least throughout the whole movie. You got to get punched at least once. Ain't nobody that damn good. Chuck Norris ain't even that damn good. You know what I mean? Bolo, nobody. Everybody gets punched once. Steven Seagal never gets punched. His ponytail stays perfect. Like nothing, his suit is always so clean. You go running at him full speed, want to hit him with everything you got. He just takes a little step to the side, boom, and you run into the wall, fight's over. No one never punches or hits Steven Seagal. That's the only thing I ain't never like about Steven Seagal, man. But I liked that one joint he did, the one when he didn't die. And he went into the coma for like 10 years or something like that. And he came out and he killed everybody. You know what I mean? I mean, even Rambo, Sylvester Stallone, who killed, he even got hit once or twice or shot. Steven Seagal don't get hit, man. He don't get punched, nothing. You know what I mean? He played in Street Fighter too. Oh, yeah, Van Damme did play in Street Fighter. He did. I like Jean-Claude Van Damme, man. I've always liked, I mean, he's another one who had his own personal sound effects and shit like that. He had his own character. You know what I mean? Whenever you hear, you know it was a Van Damme movie or whatnot. You know what I mean? Last I heard, he had some little series on Netflix or something like that. My Name is Van Damme, or My Name is Jean-Claude, or something like that. I hope Van Damme all right, man, because he didn't do too well. He got took to the cleaners in the end by like divorces and all kinds of stuff like that, man. I remember he did the joint with Dennis Rodman. Hey, that joint was like that. You know what I'm saying? When he did with Dennis Rodman, what was the name of that joint? I forgot the name of that joint, man. But that joint was like, I liked it, that joint. It was on the motorcycles and shit. Your man Dennis Rodman can't act for nothing, man. You know what I mean? Can't act for nothing. Hard to Kill. That's the one. Yeah. Hard to Kill. I love Hard to Kill. That was probably the only one. A lot of people like his other ones, but he never got touched. He never got hit. The one when he had all the Jamaicans in it, that was okay too. You know what I'm saying? That was okay. Romeo Must Die. Jet Li is a legend. A legend. He is a legend. He is a legend. He is a legend. There's movies, I don't even know the name of them. They like in Chinese writing. And this Jet Li in the joints. I don't even know the name of them joints, dog. They just, for those who don't know, we got a Chinatown here in DC. When I was younger, this is one store, and I think they took it down now. It got taken down. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, it's gone now. They had this little store, y'all, right across the street from where the Wizards play at now. It used to be called the MCI Center back in the day. But they had this little store. It was a little Chinese store. Guy owned it, and in it was all martial art films. And like most of the stuff was in Chinese writing and stuff. Of course, you know, he had the ones that was subtitles and anything that you ever wanted to see from, you know, back in the day, from whether it came from China or old Jet Li movies or old Jackie Chan movie, they had them all in that joint. Man, I would go in there and rack up. It'd be like me and one other person in there, nobody else. Some old Chinese dude sitting in the front and a bunch of old Chinese movies from the 70s and the 60s, man. And I used to go in that joint and just rack up. When they shut that little place down, dog, I was like, damn, man. I used to go in there after work, man. I go in that joint and just walk around. It might be one other person in there. Might. And that place stayed open, man, for at least 20, 30 years. I know for sure. It was open for a long time, but it got closed down once everything started modernizing around here. You know what I mean? I miss stores like that. You know what I mean? Old school stores. They had that old school feel, like you went into an old, remember stuff like Blockbuster and Earls and all that shit. Well, this was like a martial arts movie blockbuster, just all old martial art movies, dog. You don't find places like that no more. You know what I'm saying? The dude worked in that joint. He was probably like 85 years old, right? And he could still get up and dance and flip and everything. But as soon as he sit down, he be old again. I don't be understanding that. That's how them old senseis do. They be sitting down in a rocking chair looking old until the second they stand up. They'll stand up and do a couple flips and moves and all that, then sit down and become old all over again. I never understood that. Hey, yo, I'm up out of here, fam, man. It was a joy talking to y'all about these movies tonight. First time we've ever done this on the channel, I think. You know what I'm saying? We might got to do more stuff like this, man, especially on Friday nights. You know what I mean? For those who came in, y'all see the title. I know y'all was expecting the prediction. We did the prediction portion way early in the show. We talked about Adrien Broner. We talked about the Miguel Berchelt versus Oscar Valdez fight. You know, we covered everything pertaining to that fight. Y'all can go early into the show and check that on out, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. Brother, a tooth is starting to kick in again. So y'all see I'm having a little problems talking. I got a bad sore tooth. I'm going to the dentist first thing Monday morning. I cannot wait. You know what I mean? These pain meds starting to wear off a little bit. So I'm going to get ready to get on up out of here, man. Much love to the fam. Stallone. You know what? I don't know who is the greatest action star between Stallone and Schwarzenegger. I mean, we might got to talk about that, fam. Stallone or Schwarzenegger? Who's the number one? Who is the GOAT? Or is it Carl Weathers? Action Jackson. Who is the GOAT? Stallone or Schwarzenegger? Stallone threw a bunch of folks a bone with the Expendables movies. Facts. That was some stand-up shit. Man, he brought Dolph Lundgren back, bro. I ain't seen Dolph Lundgren in 100 years. You know what I'm saying? In 100 years. He brought back and if Carl Weathers was alive, you'd probably had Carl Weathers in the joint, bro. He had everybody in that joint, man. That's what's up, man. But who is between him and Schwarzenegger? Who do you got? I love Rocky, man. Rocky's like one of my favorite series of all time. I ain't gonna do this tonight, fam. God, we'll be up all night doing this, man. Schwarzenegger, bro, his catalog is so deep. It's so deep. I mean, his catalog is super deep. Stallone got a deep catalog. Don't get me wrong, and he's still making hits. But Schwarzenegger's catalog, I mean, from Conan, all the way up to the Terminator series. I mean, it's a lot in between. We'll be up all night, man. It's just Alan said Schwarzenegger. You think Schwarzenegger the GOAT? That's tough, bro. That's tough. I mean, cliffhanger. I don't think Stallone can top Terminator, though. I don't know if he can top Terminator. Judge Dredd. Man. Rocky, man. Rocky versus Terminator. Damn. Yeah, man. Hey, Carl Weathers, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Carl Weathers ain't Apollo Creed dead, man. Yeah, Carl Weathers gone, man. Hey, that's Action Jackson. You know what I'm saying? My man had Vanity. Hey, Vanity was looking good as a mug in Action Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's Apollo Creed, man. Forevermore be Apollo Creed too. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Apollo Creed. You know what I mean? Hey, man, real spill. Why the hell Rocky didn't throw the damn towel? Much love to y'all. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. I see y'all real soon, man. You know what I'm saying? This was fun tonight, man. Why the hell Rocky didn't throw the towel? Why the hell Rocky didn't throw the towel? Carl Weathers ain't dead. Apollo Creed is. Nah, man, I thought Carl Weathers was gone. You sure? Nah, man, I think Carl Weathers, man. Carl Weathers still alive? Nah, Carl Weathers ain't still alive, bro. Hey, you're going to have me Googling this shit, bro. Carl Weathers ain't alive no more, man. Hold up, man. I got to know. Fuck that. Where my phone at? I ain't got my phone in here, bro. Oh, here you go. I got to know. I think D-Lo playing with me, man. Come on, man. I got to know. Apollo ain't. I think Carl Weathers dead, bro. I gots to know. I gots to know. You damn right. I gots to know. I gots to know. Man, Carl. Hold up. Oh, damn, Carl Weathers still alive. Get the fuck out of here. Carl Weathers is still alive? Hey, Slim, I thought Carl Weathers passed away. Like, bro, I could have sworn I seen something that said Apollo died, man. Damn, champ. D-Lo 44, you are the man, the myth, the legend. Much love. I did not know. I thought Apollo was gone, champ. He's in Mandarin. Oh, damn. Bro, all this time, man, I thought your man was gone, bro. I ain't seen him in nothing in a minute. The last thing I honestly remember seeing him in was like Happy Gilmore or something like that, wasn't it? Damn, my man Carl Weathers. Hey, Stallone to put Carl Weathers in the Expendables. I'm starting that hashtag all day. I need Carl Weathers in the Expendables as Action Jackson. Action Jackson returns. Much love to the fam. Thumbs up, man. I catch up with y'all tomorrow. Enjoy the fights, man. We'll be here live after the fights. To the next one, y'all. Peace out.